Good morning, guys. Long time no see. I haven't vlogged in weeks, and I'll tell you why. Because me and Sam have been working so hard to put every dollar away. That way we can hit the road, like today. So today we are officially hitting the road. We're gonna be heading up to Georgia. I have a roof that somebody really wants me to do there, and it's not really on the way, but he's making it worth my while. And then after that, I have a couple roofs in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, so we're going to hang out over there. We're going to check out the sights. And then after that, we're going to slowly make our way up to New York and go visit some family and hang out. So it should be a really fun trip. We're going to be out for a while. We're going to be out for like 2-3 weeks. And then Sam has a doctor's appointment like come mid-April, so we have to be back a couple days before that. In the meantime, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to travel around and see the eastern side of the country a little bit. Today, I'm working on the van. I'm going to do my own oil changes. I am tired of going to these places and they overfill it or they underfill it. And they're just charging stupid money, like almost $50 for an oil, yeah, about 50 bucks for a standard oil change, you know, with tax and everything. It's getting to be a little bit much. So I could just buy a $1 oil pan like I did from Dollar Tree and a $1 funnel, and you know, I have my own oil. I still have that $5 jug of oil, that CarQuest oil, which is fine. And we're gonna do the oil change today. So as you guys can see, I got the car propped up on a curb. This is how I used to do oil changes on the old van. We would just come to a parking lot that's not very heavily populated, and I'll just pop the car up on the curb and we'll get started, guys. All right, guys. So we're under the van here, and we're gonna start the oil change. So the first thing we're gonna do, see, this is exactly why. This is exactly why I'm going to do my own oil changes, because I guarantee you somebody did the oil change and stripped the oil pan bolt. So I'll eventually change that. I didn't even notice that. So first thing we're going to do anyway is we are going to pull this drain pan bolt and drain the oil into a pan. And then we'll pull the oil filter, which is right here, nice and easy on this van. Super easy. You can just literally grab it with your hand. Hopefully it's not too tight, because I do not have an oil filter like remover thing. So we'll see how that goes. If not, I'm going to have to go get a other one, a gripper. Alright guys, as you can see, we pulled the oil drain bolt, and that oil is jet black. It definitely needed to be changed. It's been a while, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to just let this oil drain out into this pan, and then we will put the bolt back on nice and snug. On this van, this is a 98 Chevy Express. This is a 14mm, just in case you guys are wondering what socket size to use. So we're going to drain all the oil out, and then we will pull the oil filter. While the oil drain is draining all the oil, which I think it's just about done, yeah, it stopped draining. So I just figured I'd show you guys what kind of oil filter I'm using. Now, I was looking for the Fram Ultra Guard, but they didn't have that one in stock. She was like, oh, I can get it for you later on today. I'm like, no, it's okay, I'm here now. So we're going with this one. It has a 10,000 mile warranty. Obviously, we're not going to run it 10,000 miles, but I just figured in case you guys never did your own oil change, maybe you're trying to do it on the road. So there's a seal on this, and that you guys can see there's a rubber gasket. Well, that rubber gasket needs to be oiled up. That way it makes a tight seal all the way around when you install it. And you're also going to want to pre-fill your oil filter. This is pretty important. A lot of shops won't do it, unfortunately, and it can cause the motor to run dry for a couple seconds. So I just prefer to fill it. I'm going to take the oil, obviously we'll fill it all the way up, and when your car manual says, like, let's say this van takes 5.1 quarts of oil, that includes the oil in the filter. So don't be putting 5.1 quarts right into the van's oil fill stick. You got to fill this, and then keep checking the level as you're filling it to make sure it's all full. So I think we're all done here. I'm going to pull that pan out, and then we'll get going with the oil filter. Alright guys, well, this is where it can get a little messy, so we just did this. I gotta clean this up a little bit, wipe it down. But now we're gonna do our oil filter. Now sometimes, since this is still full, even though you drain the oil pan, there's still oil full in here. So as you release this and you turn it, you might get, you know, oil drippage down your arm or whatever, and if you run your car beforehand like you should to heat the oil up, helps drain it a little quicker. You know, the oil can be really hot, so just be careful, and don't wear your Sunday vest clothes. Alright guys, we got the new oil filter on, pre-filled it, and we lubed up the little rubber gasket on the end of it. That way it gives a nice flush seal, and we don't want to lose any oil, so we got that all good to go. You're going to hand tighten it. Just make sure it's snug, don't over tighten it. And then now I'm just gonna wipe this bolt down one more time, and then we are gonna fill the van with oil, and we'll be all set, guys. All right, guys, now we're under the hood. I got my oil filter funnel in. I'm in my oil fill funnel in, and this is the oil we're gonna use. This is 5W30. This is what this engine calls for. We're gonna get it in. All right. All right, so we just finished filling up our oil. I actually only have 5 quarts right now, so I'm gonna check the level. I pre-filled it with the oil filter and everything, so we'll see. If anything, I could just hop on the Grom and go get another quart of oil, but we'll see where the oil level is. You wanna check it to make sure everything is cool, and then you'll run the motor for like 30 seconds, a minute, let all the fluids flow, let the oil filter fill up, and then recheck it again, and make sure all your levels are flat, and you know, where they need to be, up to the full line. And then if all that looks good, then you did a good job, and you are ready to hit the road again. All right, guys, oil change on the van is all done, all set, all leveled. Now it's just time to do the generator. This will be our, a little bit over 500th service hour oil change. So just gonna reuse the same pan that we used for the car and get it done. And after that, I'm gonna wake Sam up because she's still sleeping somehow. All right, guys, we are finally on the road. Sam has awoken from the dead. She's looking very nice today, nice hoodie. And Cody Bub is so excited. Oh yeah. Okay, guys, we got some things to do before we leave today. So I already knocked out the oil change on the van, and I knocked out the oil change on the generator. So we are good to go for quite a while on that. And now we just need to get laundry out of the way. That way we have fresh clothes, and I don't have to find like a place right now to do laundry. We like going to the Cape Canaveral laundry place. So yeah, laundromat, yeah. So we're gonna get that done, and I have to stop at storage. I gotta pick a couple things up from there before we head out, and then I think, is that it? Do we have anything else to do?
Showers, that's it.
Right, showers, and then we're gonna hit the road, guys. Like I said, I have one job in Georgia to hit, and then we're going over to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're gonna hang out. Are you excited?
You have a job there too?
And we're excited to see the family. We're gonna see Sam's dad and sister, and we'll see my family. And Cody gets to see everybody, right? You like to see everybody? Oh yeah. All right, so we'll knock all that out, and I'll get back with you guys once we're on the road. All right, we are finally on the way. I got all my things done. I even got a car wash in. It still looks like a 20-something-year-old van, but the Grom looks good. And the van, we got quite a bit of dirt off it, because the other day we went down this crazy muddy road, and dirt road and sand. It was just a mess. So today we got all that off there. That way we look somewhat presentable.
Oh, is that bus again?
Oh yeah. A lot of people hanging out by the water today. Water's real choppy. Well, this isn't exactly how I thought I'd start the trip, but it's raining.
It's raining and that's snow.
That's true. And it's super, like, well, over here it's not too bad. Man, when we first started this trip, we were really blown around. It was actually pretty scary. We couldn't go past 60 miles an hour, or we would get like really blown over. Anyway, you guys see that Jackery 2000 and the 1500? Oh my God, I want it so bad. I want that 2000. I don't know if I could spend the money though. That is so much money for like a battery. 2000. I think they're doing a pre-order sale right now, and during the pre-order it's $2,100. And I just, woo, that is a lot of money. Maybe if I sold the 1000 and then put that money towards it, you know, it wouldn't seem like so much. I don't know. I really want it though. I'm always showing it to Sam. I'm like, oh, look, the 2000.
That would be able to power our fridge for like the whole week.
Oh my God. Oh my God, easily.
The amount of money though that I don't, you know,
yeah.
We watch what we spend, and taking that 2000 out is a really big chunk. It could have went that.
Yeah.
Went towards whatever.
Yeah. Eventually, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll keep an eye on like their anniversary sale next year, or the Amazon Prime Day if it goes on sale. You know, maybe I'll buy it and then I'll sell the 1000, and like the funds will kind of like recoup me a little bit. We'll see. I would love to have it. It charges up the whole from 0 to 100%. It charges in 2.5 hours, which is incredible. Because right now, this one that we have, the 1000 charges in 8 hours from 0 to 100. So the fact that that one charges in like no time is super impressive. Plus, I wouldn't have to run the generator nearly as long to charge it up and stuff. So I don't know. It's definitely on my wish list. So Jackery, if you're watching this video and you want to send me that, I will gladly do a review on it, just saying. Anyway guys, we are battling the storm here. My Georgia, I had to cancel my Georgia job unfortunately because it's gonna rain tomorrow, so I'm not able to do it. So he's pretty bummed. I'm pretty bummed too because he was a good chunk of money. He was pretty much gonna be all my gas money going up. Because this thing cost $75 between filling up the 5-gallon gas jug, which I like to keep full for the generator and for emergencies, and filling up the van in Florida at $2.71 a gallon, I think it was. We filled up at a Sam's Club. It cost me $76. So it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a good chunk of change just to get up to New York, and you know, we want to make a pit stop in Myrtle Beach and stuff. But like I said, I have a couple jobs in Myrtle Beach that'll kind of make up for it, and then we will head on up and hang out. We're gonna get off at a rest area soon. Sam has to use the bathroom. I'm sure Cody has to use the bathroom. Are you comfy over there? You look pretty content. No, you don't care? Okay. So we'll see you guys at the rest area. All right, pulled off at our first rest area spot. We're at a Buc-ee's.
It's all right.
We're still we're doing really good on gas. We're all the way up in the St. Augustine area now. This is the St. Augustine Buc-ee's. And so we don't need gas yet. I'm gonna try to wait till Georgia, because Georgia might be a little bit cheaper on gas. Fingers crossed. But we're gonna go inside, freshen up, walk Cody. I'm gonna see if they have any snacks in there, and I'm gonna take you guys along to show you. This place is huge. If you haven't been in there, they have a little bit of everything.
Close the door for me.
Oh, that was so nice. It's super windy and cold here.
Look what we got, look what we got.
We got some stuff. This place took some of my money.
Here.
Really busy in there. I tried to get a face mask, you know, like one of the Buc-ee's chipmunk ones. They didn't have them in my size. They only had an adult extra large, and I think that would have covered my whole face.
This is really nice.
Look at this. Look at this tumbler I got. That is awesome. That is so nice.
And
love that.
Go to Buc-ee's without representing with a Buc-ee's
tumbler. Buc-ee's tumbler.
That's really cheap, really good price. $12.99 I think, or something like that.
For that big one, and this one was $8. That is like the cheapest I've ever seen a tumbler for. So, and then we got some food. I got a chicken Caesar wrap, and Sam got a grilled cheese and fries.
Grilled cheese and fries.
It looks good though. And then yeah, it's hard to go in there and not spend any money. They have so much stuff. If you guys are into like beef jerky and stuff, they have a whole wall just dedicated to beef jerky. They have fresh foods that they make right in front of you. It's a really nice place. If you guys are ever gonna pass through one, or pass by one, I should say, definitely worth checking out. What do you think?
You couldn't come, little bub, sorry.
If you have anxiety, take your anxiety meds before you go in there.
Take two.
Because there is a lot going on in that place. Yeah. And
I was fine when we first walked in, but then once you get in the middle of where the food is at, and they got like little brownie looking things and pulled pork sandwiches and stuff, but as soon as I got in that area, it was really packed, and my anxiety started going. Yeah.
So we're gonna hang out here for a minute, we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna get back on the road, guys. Welcome to Georgia, everybody. Gassing up over here at the Pilot. This is right off exit 1. Cheapest gas I've seen yet. Check out the price. $2.66. So we're gonna gas this hog up and get back on the road. We're gonna try to drive a little bit more, and then we're gonna find a Cracker Barrel to knock out at tonight. So I'm gonna fill this thing up and get on the road. Alright guys, we are parking it at a Cracker Barrel tonight. We are right outside of Savannah, Georgia, or maybe right in it. I'm not really sure. You know where we are? Is this it? Okay. So we're right over in that area. As you guys can see, it's a little busy, and usually during the night it'll pack out a little bit more. Some more RVs will come in, and cars and vans. But we're gonna walk Cody here and get all situated for the night. And it's nice and cold here, so we don't have to run the generator tonight, so we'll be saving some gas on that. And we're just gonna bundle up, watch some Discovery Plus, and hang out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Hopefully tomorrow is a little more fun. Tomorrow we will actually be getting into Myrtle Beach, and we'll explore around town. So me, Cody, and Sam, we'll see you guys in the next one.